Welcome to our copyright training tutorials. Today we are going to be working on Kaltura. So Kaltura is basically a video database where BYU Idaho stores all of its videos used in courses. This is the website that you can go to. It's kaltura.com. But what we want to go is we want to go to the administration side. So if we come down here, we can click on KMC login. I have already logged in more than once, and so it automatically saves my email. You'll use your own personal login or the group one, depending on what we have at the time. So when you first log in, it takes you to the home page. This is just basically all the videos that have been created. It goes on for forever that are being used in courses or being used to store, etc. We want the copyright videos because our job is to make sure that the videos that are marked down for copyright can be cleared if we need to get permission for them or if they're okay. Any copyright concerns gets marked down. That is just basically what it is. So we come over here to refine. Don't come over here to filter categories. It will not help you. Search is good if you want to find a specific video or using an ID or the name of the video, but we will focus mainly on refine. So if you come over here to refine, you click on it, and you scroll down to where it says needs closed captioning. Now do not click the actual box. This will take you to every single thing that needs closed captioning. We do not want every single thing, we just want copyright. So click on the arrow and scroll down until it says copyright. This is where we will be working today. So you come here to copyright. As of right now, there's only 3 videos in Kaltura that have copyright concerns. Now, in order to work with these videos, we first need to have records. You should have received this Excel sheet from your supervisor or your training person. Whoever is training you should have given you this. On here is where we keep track of all of the Kaltura videos that have been done. This is called faculty cooperations. In here, if you look at this, we have all of these videos that have been recorded based off of who the professor was or who was the creator of the video. When we are working with the videos, if we need to contact a person, we always highlight it in yellow after we have contacted them. So if I hadn't contacted this person, I would highlight it in yellow to know that I have sent them an email to let them know that we need to fix it. But once we have received a contact from them, it turns green. But until all of these videos have been cleared or we know what to do with them, you do not put finished. Finished is after we have cleared everything on there that we need to know. Sometimes we'll contact people and we'll always get things back. Sometimes they'll say yellow, sometimes they'll be white if we don't even need to contact them. It really will just depend on what you need to do. So if we come over here to our Kaltura videos, we first need to find out who is the creator. So if we click on the first video here, it says Dan Moore, Geoscience 101. Our creator is Photo Services. Now, normally, if we want to know more about the creator, this is a username. And so what we do is we come over here to, let me get over here to it, Dashboard Equala. Dashboard Equala is where you can find it. We go over to search, and once it opens up in search, you can use the filter part to find out who the person is. So if we go over here, it says filter, sort, share. You want filter. So you click on filter, and you wait for it, it'll eventually open up. And when it does, it should have on there a thing that says select user. This helps. One thing with Equala is it keeps track of all the usernames. So if I click select user, I can type in the user. Now, Photo Services, when I type it in, this is just so you are aware, does not exist. Not all of them are usernames that give us who the person is. But a good example is my username would come up like this, eJohann7. And if you search for me, it comes up Elise Johansson. Then you can go into the BYU the BYU Idaho website under the find, and you can find either the professor or the student that has created the video if you need to ask them questions. We use this so we can keep track of who is doing what videos and what courses they're being used for. But now that we have that, we can come over here to my lovely faculty cooperations page and click on Photo Services. Since I've already created them, they've already had videos come in. This right here is the work that is currently up in Kaltura. It is Dan Moore, GESCI 101, 9/2019. So if I come over here, it's the same thing, Dan Moore, GESCI 101, 9/2019. So that is the video I am working with. I have put who the creator is, I have put the name of the video. Now I'm going to take notes on what I see when I actually watch the video. So when I come over here to watch the video, one of the first things I want to see is I'm wondering, because it looks like that's a course that it's talking about, I can look up who this professor is and see if they actually exist. I've already done this, and the professor is a professor at BYU Idaho. So automatically, my brain is already thinking, I wonder if this is created by a BYU Idaho professor for his course, GES. I'm guessing it's Geology Science 101, something like that, or General Science 101. So now we want to come over here to our video. I like to watch either like the first minute of the video, first minute or two of the video, and then the last minute or two of the video, like fully watch them, because then I can see most of the information.
Okay, let's get started.
Alone, already starting off with the video, this looks like the Romney building here on campus and the professor. It looks like they just recorded their course. We can watch for a little bit more to see if that really is the case.
Nice to be with you today. We're going to finish up our discussion of how science works today.
And since Dan Moore is a professor here on campus, this looks like the Romney building. I'm going to just assume it is a lecture at BYU Idaho, because I'm pretty sure I've been in that room before. Now, normally I would watch more of the video, but we do not have time for that. And so we're just going to skip around to show you the different parts. Because throughout the video, you do not want to watch the whole video. This video alone is an hour and 1 minute. That is long, and we do not need to spend our time doing that to know if it's okay to watch. So the big thing that I'm looking at here is I notice that there is a screen up here. We don't have to worry about the room or the students because it's BYU Idaho. It's forward training. It looks like he was recording his class. But we do have to worry about the screen over here. If he shows a video over here and it becomes the focal point of his video, then we have copyright concerns. But as of right now, I do not see any issues. It seems to be focusing mainly on the professor itself and on just the class in general. And so what you would do is you would just keep watching it, skipping through. See, the video is following him. It's not following his PowerPoint or his videos that he's playing. So we really do not have to worry too much about that. It's just the background. It's like how over here we have the periodic table of elements. It's just in the background. It's not the focal point of the lecture. And so we can keep going, keep skipping through. You actually watch it over here. It looks like he plays part of the video, but again, the focal point is not on the video, it's on him. And so we will say it is completely fine and fair to use. And so what you do is you keep going until you reach the end of the video. And then at the end of the video, I would watch maybe the last minute or two to see if there's anything at the end. In this case, I've already watched it and it does not have anything at the end. So I would come over here to my notes and I would want to type in something. So I would say this is a lecture, and because I've already done this before, he's already had other videos come up. It's a lecture, the teacher uses the videos, but is analyzing them and it's using for learning. Now, normally, if they were focusing on the videos or things like that, then maybe I want to contact the professor and say something along these lines. I go to the BYU email, I go new message, and I would find the professor, Dan Moore. I would probably just search here, Dan Moore. And yep, there he is right there. And I could say Kaltura resources. And then I could say something along the lines of, Dear Brother Moore, I have some questions or a concern. I have some questions concerning your Kaltura resource. There's lots of things I can say here. I fill it out. You can look at previous emails underneath Kaltura cooperations to know for certain what you can do to look at it. And you can come over here and look, and you can see here's an example of other emails I've sent, what kind of things you want to send, what kind of questions you want to ask if you have questions, but that won't always happen. And so now that I've already decided that it looks like it's fine to use, it's just a lecture, it's not anything really, it's not really copyright concern. So I'm going to clear the video. Our main options for videos is we clear them and we delete them or we get permissions. But even then, once we get permissions, we then clear the videos. So that's kind of what we do here. And so I come back here to Kaltura. Now, to clear it, I have to scroll down here to where it says closed captioning. Underneath closed captioning, it says needs closed captioning and it's labeled copyright. I don't know who it is, but someone has already gone through. They are in charge of going through videos and marking them down with the different closed captions that they need. They came across a copyright concern, and so they sent it to us. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come down now because I've gone through, I've seen it's fine, and I'm going to clear it. This means it's already been approved by us. We don't have to worry about it. It's fine to have it in Kaltura. And then I would save it. After it's been saved, it's now going to be gone. But before it does, I want to just show you. So there's other things here on Kaltura you can download and then delete. You only delete after you've talked to otherwise and you know that you can delete it. So you want to be very careful not to use that one because you do have that power. You can view the analytics, so how often it is used. There's a lot of different things here on Kaltura to work with. And so keep in mind, depending on what the project is. This tells you how many plays it's had, unique viewers, minutes watched, average completion rate. This is really nice if you see how video is being used in a course. But now that we've had this video cleared, we come back and now we have to go back into copyright. So I come over here to refine, scroll down, go to needs closed captioning, click on copyright, and it's now gone. And I no longer have to worry about that video. And it is now saved and recorded. Main thing, make sure that you record them. If you have any questions, always talk to Brother Wise or your supervisor to know what you need to do so that way you can do this. Thank you.